Sitting here with Ashlyn and Mitch, we're at the Gold Eagle Lodge in North Battleford, Saskatchewan. So after 2 days, you guys are still in first place. How do you feel it's going so far?
It is so stressful.
Yeah.
It is really intense. We have the lead by like mere minutes, and so it's you gotta go all the time.
Leaving one of the challenges, we were actually in second place behind the team. Following them, turned around, took a different route, and in the end, we made it to the next challenge first. But that was a pretty stressful hour, not knowing what happened.
It's luck and just hoping, pretty much.
So what is it like not knowing where the other teams are in comparison to you? I mean, obviously today you knew because you were right behind them for a while, but at points I know we've been driving down the road and you just don't know where anyone is.
If you hit a fork in the road and one team goes right and one goes left, it's kind of stressful because you're second guessing your own choice and wondering if you guys made the right call or if the other team did. And you don't really know until you get to the next place to find out. So yeah, you really have to be confident in your choices, but at the same time, they're all made on the fly in split second a lot of the time, where you just choose away and go. So it's hard.
It's more mental than it is physical, for sure, and it's just a mental game that you have to make sure you're playing a really strong game, and it's intense.
So going forward into tomorrow, you guys do have the lead. It's a slight one, 4 minutes over team number 2. At this point, you don't know where you're going or what you're going to have to do. What's your strategy going forward?
So we're going to sit down and map out anywhere and everywhere we can go, so when we get in that vehicle, we know which direction we need to turn. But it's a big province, and we could be going anywhere.
And one last thing, overall, how's the experience been for you so far?
Really good. It's been really hard. Yeah, it is stressful, but it's been a lot of fun. And honestly, you wish you could spend more time at each of the places. Like, the events have been really cool, but then you want to kind of hang out there and spend the day exploring them. But you have to get back in the car and keep going. So.
But it's a perfect excuse to go back and explore it later on.
That's true.
Trevor and Lisa Bachman from Wilkie, Saskatchewan. We're at the Gold Eagle Lodge in North Battleford. So how do you feel after coming in second place today, 4 minutes behind the lead?
Well, I'll tell you, to be honest, we had talked about it this morning, and we're exactly where we want to be right now. We said, let's shoot for second place, get as tight as we can, and I think we'll let our challenges go from there.
What have you found to be the most challenging so far after 2 days in the King's race?
Honestly, mental. It's a mental thing. I think that figuring out where you need to be is the hardest part.
Definitely, yeah. Navigational skills to get to where you want to go, shortest routes, and yeah, as far as the physical activity, it's been perfect so far.
Until today.
So let's talk about today. We'll start at Blue Mountain Adventure Park where we were. Trevor opted to do the high rope course of the roadblock. It got a little hairy. How are you feeling standing on that platform looking out at that trapeze?
Well, to be honest with you, me and Lisa discussed a little bit, and I said the only way we can gain some time up is to do the rope climb, because if we had to wait for the zip line for the group in front of us, we're going to lag behind. So I just said we're going to do it. Once I started climbing up there, it was like, wow, this is way taller than I expected. And it's just a crickety little platform that I got to jump off of. But I said, hey, the guy said he's not going to kill me, so we're going to do it.
And Lisa, the next challenge was a surprise roadblock. You had to do it because Trevor did the previous one. Had to saddle a horse, and it got a little exciting from what I understand.
Sure did, especially since I've never rode a horse, saddled a horse, didn't know what to do, and then yes, the horse got possibly bitten, kind of got a little antsy and spooked, and that scared me a little bit, but I had to go back and finish saddling and jump on.
So it hasn't soured the experience for you too much?
I won't ride a horse.
So going into tomorrow again, second place, what's your strategy?
I think we just have to stay focused and
Stay calm.
stay calm.
Yeah,
That's the biggest thing.
Get the directions down first, because when we get to the tasks, I mean, we're double the age of everybody here, but I think we can fare pretty good at the tasks. So.
And I mean, that's a good point. You guys are, the rest of the competitors are a little bit your junior, and you guys are doing really well. You guys, I didn't see it, I wasn't there, but Trevor dropped his chip to about 2 inches from the cup. So
I was hoping we were going to do 18 holes there. So.
So no, I mean that's really good. You guys must feel pretty good about being where you are right now.
Perfect.
Overall, the experience so far, what are your thoughts?
Well, I tell you what, we were just talking about this, and I said kudos to Mainline Motors in Rosetown for doing this. It's a fantastic get together, we get to find some different parts of Saskatchewan, and the staff has been amazing, and from here on in, if it ended today, we would be satisfied.
It's been a great experience.
Jenna and Tennille, both of Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. We are, you guys are in third place after day 2 of the King's race, about 22 minutes off the lead. How do you think today went?
Went okay. Golf kind of chewed up our lead, or not lead, but our second place. We were a little slower on that. It took us 4 tries to get it in the hole, and then everything else went pretty smooth.
Minus the combine on the highway.
And the funeral procession twice. We hit the same, going out and coming back. So it slowed us down a little.
How do you guys handle the stress when something like that happens?
There was a lot of swearing and yelling at other drivers.
Yeah.
What's your strategy going forward?
Get ahead.
Yeah, stay calm, get ahead, and mind over matter for some of the tasks.
Awesome. So overall, how do you guys find the experience so far?
Really fun.
It's fun.
Super fun.
Yeah.
And the group's really good. It's been really fun. Yeah.
The team that's in 4th place after day 2, Simon and John, both originally from Rosetown, Saskatchewan. Simon's living in Saskatoon, John in Regina. How do you feel about being in last place?
It's not ideal, but that's where it come down to now. We just have to work our way back up and climb the ranks again.
Give it our best shot, and whatever happens, happens, I guess.
So you started off a little bit behind the pack again this morning too. How are you guys handling that, having to try to make up time where you can and get back in it?
That's exactly it. Try to make up time where you can, whether it's travel or doing the challenges faster than the other teams, I guess.
So overall, what do you think of the experience so far? How do you like everything you've done?
It's awesome. You can do so many things that you don't usually do in a normal day, and we're doing it within 3 or 4 days.
And travel so much. There's lots of Saskatchewan that I've seen over these last couple of days that I've never even heard about.
For the first time in the race, the teams will now have to figure out their destination based on the clue instead of having the destination given to them in the clue. Teams must now travel to this National Historic Site of Canada that served as a Hudson's Bay Company fur trading post from 1810 to 1885. This site, which was also utilized by the Northwest Mounted Police, was briefly occupied by Gabriel Dumont's Métis forces during the Riel Rebellion before withdrawing to Batoche. Once you think you have guessed the correct destination and arrived there, you and your partner must work together to erect a teepee in order to receive your next clue. Not sure if you've figured out the destination? They'll be expecting you. Ask them if you're in the right place when you arrive.
Fort Battleford?
It's gonna be Fort Battleford.
Okay.
It's a start to the historic day, Fort Battleford.
Okay.
A start to historic day, but this ain't no gimme. Oh, maybe not.
Okay, do you want me to head towards Fort Battleford first?
Yeah, you take Highway 40 because we can always just turn around.
Okay,
like
do I go
this.
out straight and
Yeah, take Highway 16 and you want to get on Highway 40.
so right out here?
I think so, yeah.
Well, it isn't here because they're not open.
Occupied by Gabriel Dumont. Gabriel Dumont.
Google Gabriel Dumont.
Dumont. Just, you try Googling too, hun. Gabriel Dumont Institute University.
Got it.
Is that not Saskatoon?
Northwest Regional College.
Okay, go there. Yeah, that makes sense actually.
Got her.
Well, I think it makes sense. What made you do that?
Gabriel Dumont, come up.
As Northwest Regional College?
Yeah.
Do you think I want to get out on the highway?
Yeah, we're going to Saskatoon. We're going to Saskatchewan.
I hope we're right, Mitch. That's the top thing that came up in my head. I don't know what other historic sites are around here.
However, if it's not, we're gonna have to sit down and do some more research.
Yeah, and pause, but I think it's okay to jump the gun. Because we could be totally wrong. So we must work together to erect a teepee in order to receive your next clue.
While we're there?
Yeah. There's also Wanaskewin out of Saskatoon, but this is a National Historic Site.
Yeah.
That's not a National Historic Site.
To Batoche. Like, would it be Batoche?
Well, it could be.
I'm thinking Batoche. I'm Googling Batoche.
Yeah.
It's got to be Batoche.
Yeah, because that's on the way to PA, Duck Lake.
It's got to be Batoche. National Historic Site of Canada. Giver. We're
Okay.
going to Batoche.
Right on.
Are you sure that you think it's Wanaskewin? Like, I don't feel like that's right. Like, from what I remember in school, I don't know if there was anything to do with RCMP. Read the clue again.
Oh. It's probably up that place up by Duck Lake.
I don't know what that is.
Carlton. Yeah.
Well, that sounds... Yeah.
Because it was...
Well, because Wanaskewin's more like native,
yeah,
right? Native
yeah.
heritage?
Well, and it's the dude... Gabriel Dumont fought there before they went to Batoche, which obviously makes sense. That's for Carlton.
That makes sense, yeah.
Well, if it's not Fort Carlton, it's Batoche.
Got the clue. A historic start to a historic day, but this ain't no gimme. Teams must now travel to this National Historic Site of Canada that served as Hudson's Bay Company fur trading post from 1810 to 1885.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Going to Fort Carlton.
I don't know where we're going from here. I think it's straight through.
Yeah, it says straight. Is this it? Red Bank Museum. That's what mine said too. Took us here.
Okay, let's just all run up then.
Is it?
No.
Hey.
Was fur trading? Or sorry, battle fur or Batoche?
See, Abby said Batoche too, but this says occupied before they went to before withdrawing to Batoche. So it was a site before Batoche.
He also said they weren't a fur trading post at any point.
Okay. So it's something
And he wasn't
different.
expecting us, so.
Abby said Fish Creek. Who are you calling?
My mom. Hi, I need some help. National Historic Site of Canada served as a Hudson Bay Company fur trading post from 1810 to 85 and was briefly occupied by Gabriel Dumont. We're in Battleford. We went to Fort Battleford. It's not it. It says Métis forces during the Riel Rebellion before withdrawing to Batoche. So if it was occupied by him before, it can't be Batoche.
One of those two, I'm assuming Fort Carlton first.
And if it's not, it's probably
According to the clue, but if I read the clue wrong, then it's Batoche.
Yeah, it's south of Batoche. It's got to be it.
Oh, my heart's pounding, honey.
Mine is too, because I'm not doubting, but kind of doubting.
I'm kind of eager to see if we're the first ones here.
Well, we're not first.
And
I'm
if we
eager
are the
for
first
second.
ones?
I'm hoping the girls didn't beat us.
Uh-oh. Either we're the first ones
Or we're in the wrong freaking spot.
Yes!
You have to head on these doors, go down to the forks, there'll be someone there.
Thank you! Honey, you're a genius! They look like they're about 8 inches apart. Every one of these sticks go in there, eh?
Two bricks on the outside. One more up.
No, they all have to have.
There's 2 out exterior braces.
Okay. Okay, so that's going to be our door.
Yeah, it's got to fit better than that.
No, don't force it.
Where's the rope?
There we go. There, I got it right here.
Around the top.
Yeah.
So how do Trevor, we got to get up high enough to put this thing on.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay
Well,
with
no,
that.
the sticks that stick out the side.
Now we wrap it.
Wrap tight. Remember, that thing's got to fit around.
Yeah. Any helpful hints, guys? Nope. Not yet. Are we on the right track?
Fort Carlton was established in 1810 by the Hudson Bay Company. It stood here for 75 years as a provisioning post and lasted until the beginning of the 1885 war here in Saskatchewan. So what you're seeing here is something that was being done all of the time. As the Cree and Nakota people came here to trade, they would set up their teepees beside the fort and come in to trade, and once the trade was done, they would take him back down and be off after the buffalo or the fur animals.
Well, I think we got the swirl there now. You can pull hard now because I got them tight.
No, Trevor.
Go and check now which one you think's the door. I think it's this one here.
I think it's that one too.
Okay. Can we get you guys to check it at stages or just at the end?
At the end.
Okay.
Well, no, we can give them that one stage where they were at, so just before they.
Our door's gonna be right there. Can we go around? Yeah. This is gonna be the inside too.
Yeah.
We passed.
Well, you know, it looks like one. It feels like one, but there's a thing. When the First Nations people made their teepees, they didn't just do things randomly. There was a pattern to it. And so, as I look at your sticks, I noticed that you didn't follow the pattern. And so I'm going to have to get you to take it all down, try it over again. When you look at this teepee over here, you can see it, you can figure it out, it's there.
Next time on The King's Race, Saskatchewan.
This is a bone saw.
They actually gave us that whole experience for free.
Is that right?
Wonderful people.